Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I got a 2013 Nissan Rogue here, and we have a code P0101, which is most likely for the mass airflow sensor. So today I got this mass airflow sensor. I'm going to give you a part number. There it is. This is not rebuilt, it's not serviced, none of that stuff. It's brand new. It's about $89 a piece, and you've seen the part number. So it's gonna come nicely wrapped, just like that. Let me put this to the side. And procedure is very easy, okay? Let me not touch anything. So I'm gonna show you how to do this nicely and easily. So here's our MAF sensor right here. It comes in a box again, like that. And it's a very simple procedure. It does go only one way. You're not gonna be able to get it the wrong way. So follow my instructions. It's gonna be very easy to do. It does have two about 8mm or what? Let me see what it has. Yeah, 8mm or Phillips head screwdriver. And you don't want to touch anything here. The film's inside. But anyways, procedure is very similar to any of the Nissans, and it does have an O-ring. Not an O-ring. It's like a squared out plastic rubber seal. If you want to put a little bit of lube, you're not gonna see me do that, but just take a tap of WD-40 or engine. I would prefer engine oil. You don't want to put too much either. Just lightly coat it all around, and make sure your seal sits nice and properly, nicely and easily, because you do not want any air leaking and escaping through the seal, because the sensor is not gonna monitor that. That's the whole function of the MAF sensor. Anyways, you can clean it. I did clean this one after several months. The light came back up, and then now we're gonna just replace it. So let's get the job going. Okay, just to give you a rough idea, our MAF sensor is located right there. It's a little bit longer than usual, so you're not gonna be able to just lift it out. But if you yank this forward a little bit, it will come out, okay? So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna remove this little guy right here, the number 10, and then we're gonna take off, let's take it off right now. We're gonna take out this connector, which is not gonna be so easy, but let me see if I could do it. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do that yet, but once I have the whole once I get some kind of screwdriver or Phillips head or flathead, and then I should be able to take that off. So let's start off by taking off this number 10. Okay, so number 10, that's what you're gonna need there. Notice you're not gonna be able to move the air box too much, but it should give you some kind of free play here once this little guy is out. So let's put this somewhere safe right there. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna yank this up a little bit, and you're gonna just give it a little bit of freedom so you can move this box forward. All right, so let me remove this connector. So to remove this connector, all you need to do is push on that tab and lift up the connector. Okay, I pre-moved the connector. So what I did was I used this little fork here to push up the connector, because it's really tough. So all you do is push on that tab and the connector comes right off. Let's put that to the side. Now we need to get number 8, and either it's number 8 or number 7. I'm gonna match it up, and then I'll tell you exactly what size it is. You can write down. So far we use this flathead screwdriver, a fork, and number 10 with 3/8 ratchet extension, and number 10mm. Okay, so I have a 7mm, not 8mm, with the swivel extension and a 1/4 inch dry ratchet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get the furthest bolt first. Once it's loose, you should be probably able to turn it by hand and remove it by hand. Try not to put your bolt up on the top right there. Okay, phone was ringing anyway. I got this number 8 over here. I'm gonna put it somewhere safely here. Now I'm gonna go in there and try to get the second one out of there. Very simple and easy. And all I'm doing is turning it by hand now. And once I feel the bolt is all out and loose, I should be able to simply lift it up. The bolt, not the sensor yet. We got the bolts. They're very easy to drop. You see, I barely managed to grab that one. So take your time and take it easy. Okay, now you're gonna notice how this sensor will not simply just come out because it's just too long. All you need is like another ½ inch and it should pretty much come out. But I'm gonna show you a small little trick. Okay guys, small little trick without a good lighting. All you're gonna do is, since we removed the number 10 on this side, you're gonna move this forward a little bit and it's gonna give you about the spacing that you're gonna need just to pull out the sensor. Notice you don't want to yank it, you don't want to break or anything. I'm sorry about my lighting. That's much more like it, but the light just turns right back to the same direction. There you go. So there's our older one. Make sure the seal comes out, this O-ring right there. Make sure the housing is nice and clean where the sensor is gonna sit. And like I said, it's only gonna go one way, okay? So make sure these two little guys right there are facing towards you, because remember the connector, you push this way to get it off. All right, so here comes the new sensor. Again, make sure you get it correct. Pull this forward as much as you can and slowly let the sensor slide in there. It's just that retainer here is budging. There you go. Sensor is nice and flush in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the two bolts next. Again, be gentle, be careful. You do not want to drop either one of these bolts, because once they fall, that's it, you're not gonna find it. Catch all the threading by hand first. Same thing with the top bolt. Use your opposite side hand if it gives you a better angle. All right, perfect. Perfect. Now, all we need to do is, let me get my light so we can have better lighting now since I have my hand free now. And I'm gonna snug and tighten these bolts. Just be gentle with it. You don't want to tighten one all the way and the sensor is nice and crooked. That'd be not a good idea. After this, we're gonna put the connector in. So now let me snug this one in. This is gonna let your seal go in nicely and properly. Hand tight, all right guys? You don't want to go crazy either and break the housing. All right, now it's the time where we put the connector in and you're all done. Don't forget to put in the number 10 on the opposite side. There you go, it clicks right in. Don't forget to put this number 10 right here and you're all done. All you need to do is reset the light. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Thank you for watching. That's how you're gonna fix P0101 code. First try to clean it. If it doesn't work out, then eventually you're gonna have to change it.